I will be going down to the Windsor Symphony Orchestra May 2018, yeah. It's May the 4th on Saturday by a concert called Serenade, and is sponsored by Temperament Furniture Store. It's a concert called Serenade. I will be going down to the Windsor Symphony, and I will be going down to the Windsor Symphony for a concert. I'm hoping to meet with their conductor, Robert Franz, because I like classical music. I'm intrigued by classical music, the study of the music notes. I study the music notes. I study all kinds of books and all kinds of videos on the kinds of materials about the music notes and everything. So I'm highly intrigued with music. I'm hoping that if I learn it well enough, I'll be able to compose my own compositions, compose my own works, perhaps even conduct my own music. And I'm thinking of having this like portfolio, or at least like a scrapbook affair, where it shows bar lines, and it shows like music notes and bar lines. And are you able to do this? Like, let's say the composer wishes to write an entire symphony classical music piece. And so he would show the conductor, or he would show somebody that's very knowledgeable, more than him perhaps, in classical symphony music. Because let's say, for example, the conductor or composer writes a piece of music, and he doesn't want the whole thing pizzicato, but he only wants a section on the bar lines to be pizzicato, and he only wants a certain bar line to have just a little bit of pizzicato. So I would specify that, okay, this part is to be a pizzicato, but not the whole bar line. And so I'd make like a little booklet, or like portfolio scrapbook of the bar lines. It shows the bar lines, and are you able to, on another bar line, are you able to mix maybe 2 or 3 different kind of chords together? And I show like a chord. Can the bar lines, are they able to the bar lines a little bit from the A chord, a little bit from the C chord, a little bit from the D chord? And I was showing a scrapbook my idea, can this be done? and I would just show it to someone who's knowledgeable in music, like perhaps a music conductor like Robert Franz. So someone who is very knowledgeable in classical music and who is familiar. So I would show my ideas like if I was a composer conductor, I would maybe mix different chords together, different bar lines together. Maybe I'd have not the whole entire bar line pizzicato, but maybe a certain section that they specify pizzicato, and there would be like there would be this blank sheet music, and they show an example of music notes. And if you look for like red lines with arrows specifying this piece is to be played pizzicato. And is it possible? Is this possible? And I'm probably gonna entitle the booklet or the book or the scrapbook, the folder. I'll probably entitle is this possible in sheet music? So is this possible in sheet music? Can this kind of thing be done? So is like it was so like I don't have the book right now, but I'm gonna make it up, and then I'm gonna put the example, and then they would ask someone like Robert Franz, well, is it possible that this can be done? Is it possible that can be done? Look for the red lines or red indications in red pen. And different colors will mean different things. In green ink might represent this, red ink might represent that, blue ink might represent, purple ink might represent, and I set up like a folder, and the book would be titled, "Is it possible in sheet music? Is it possible in sheet music? Can composers and conductors do this when they write the piece or they conduct music?" And because I can inspire to perhaps one day, perhaps if the Messiah will grant me this, if the Messiah will be good enough to me to grant me this, the Messiah that's what God's name is in Hebrew and Jewish. So I call him Yah because that's like the old Jewish way, and I kind of. Because Christ is really a Jew, I stick to the Jewish way. Jesus Christ himself is Jewish. And so his real name is Yeshua HaMashiach. Because Christ is really Jewish, and so his real name is Yeshua HaMashiach. Yeshua. And God's real name is Yah. Because I've been studying more of the Hebrew scriptures, and a lot of people believe the Sabbath to be on Sunday, when the real Sabbath is really on Saturday, because remember it says, "And the seventh day of the week shall be kept holy." Well, that's Saturday. Saturday is the seventh day of the week. And it says also in Scripture, and he rested on the seventh day from all his work. The Holy Shabbat, that's Jewish. And so I go by that. You know, I would take my Sabbath on a Saturday. My Sabbath would be on the Saturday. I choose Saturday for celebrating the Sabbath because it's in line with the Hebrew scriptures, the original Hebrew text. And so, and I think of other composers and conductors like Leonard Bernstein, these Jewish. And so my day of rest, I choose my day of rest to be Saturday, Sabbath. I'm not Jewish, but I like the Jewish way much better. And the idea that I'm trying to eat more kosher. So, and then I think of composers like Aaron Copland, he's Jewish. Leonard Bernstein, he's Jewish. But okay, I'm getting off here. I'm kind of getting in like a tangent. I'm not really. So, okay, back to the original topic. No, I am looking forward to going down to the Windsor Symphony and meeting their conductor, Robert Franz. And possibly if I have that book made up or that like scrapbook made up, that portfolio or that folder, possibly show him, is this possible that this can be done? And so I'm inspired to even write my own classical music. But I need physical healing, and it looks like it might happen.
All right, now let's stop talking. What number? You put it down in there. Don't drop it.
That's just my medication.
Yeah.
And this is my snack here. A coconut bouncy bar, delicious. And I got hairspray. Okay, but now I need to get back to the topic. Good, pardon me. That's good. Anyways, back to the topic. Well, I aspire to become a composer, conductor like Leonard Bernstein, if that's possible. I'll need physical healing, a type of physical healing which we're working on now. And I aspire to become a composer, conductor like Leonard Bernstein. Okay, so I guess that's it for now.